So another nice project for students there is a Pokemon. So if you just sketch any circle up from the origin, I'd normally center it on the origin, but not in this case. It doesn't really matter. Draw a line down through the center, trim that, do a revolve. So there's our revolve. So there's our sphere. The next thing you want to do there is it's easier probably to insert reference geometry, plane, drop down the menu here and pick the front plane, and I'm going to just drag that plane out there so it's out in front of the object. It's just easier to picture it. Doesn't make any real difference. So I'm going to get a front view here, and what I want to do is sketch a circle on this. Now I want this to be dead center, so you got to kind of pick up the extreme like the bottom and the center there, and it'll pop up the center there, because it mightn't pop up immediately, but if you go out to the side and grab the diamond, it'll bring it up there. So I want to draw that circle. Just guess that, it doesn't really matter. And then I want to sketch a horizontal line here. Make sure that can stick out beyond, but just make sure you manipulate it around until it's horizontal. Now I want to do another horizontal line down below, but I'm going to use a center line through the center here. It won't matter, but if you pop in a center line there, now you can use mirror. So you want to mirror this line using that center line. Oh no. So delete that. So I want to mirror line 1 using, so mirror about is the axis, using that center line there. So I now have a circle and 2 lines. What I want to do next is I want to trim off with power trim there. I want to just trim off that. So all I'm left with there then is a line, an arc, and below a line and an arc. So that's perfect. That's out there now on a plane outside there. So I'm going to use that now to the dotted line here, the center line doesn't matter. So I want to go insert, features, split. So it's going to use that sketch there. I want to cut the part, and I want to keep all 3 of them. So they're all 3 separate parts there now, like that. And the next thing you want to do there then is you want to turn on surfaces here, because I'm going to switch it off here for a second. So if you just mouse over any tab here, right click, go into tabs and turn on surfaces. So now that surfaces is there, I want to click knit surface, click on that, and OK. Now that's after putting like a cling film, which is invisible. It's after putting a layer of cling film on that, and I can thicken that up then by maybe 5 mil. I don't want to merge the results though. I don't want, so you need to untick that merge results thing here. And there we go. I'm going to also hide this plane now. Right click, hide. And I'm going to go right click, hide that sketch as well. I can do it from over here as well. Sketch 2, just go right click, show, and right click, hide. Okay, there we go. So now knit surface, same with the bottom one. You need to knit the surface first. Like I say, best way of understanding it, put cling film around that little, it's not a full hemisphere. Then I want to thicken that surface out 5 mil. Do not merge, like that. So that's our Pokemon ball taking shape there. I'm going to go back to our front view. Next thing I want to do there is I want to sketch a circle on the front plane, which is inside in the middle of, so I'm drawing now back in the middle of the ball again. Now again, I want to make sure now you pick up the center by going out to the side there to grab the diamond thing. So there's our circle. Features, extrude it. Now you need to go to a side view here, and you can just grab the arrowhead there, drag that out there roughly. It doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be perfect. Make sure that's not merged as well. You want that to be separate. So there is our Pokemon. So I'm going to apply an appearance to that body of plastic. I'm going to go high gloss red on top, and I'm going to go appearance of that body to be high gloss. Sometimes they're white, but I'm gonna go green just to do something different. The appearance of that body here, I'm going to put that in to be black. And finally the appearance of that body gonna go high gloss. I might put that in white. Alright, so that's a Pokemon ball. Now there's loads of other stuff you can do there that's actually quite cool. I'll show you one other thing I think there. Yeah, just do one other thing there. So I'm going to sketch a circle on the front plane. Just put it anywhere up here, doesn't really matter, like that. I'm going to mirror that then using the right plane. So I've got two circles over there like Minnie Mouse ears. I'm gonna insert features, split, do another split, cut the bodies. Now I want to keep all of these. Now I shouldn't have actually applied appearances a while ago, because every time you do a new cut it can sometimes mess up your appearances. So I'm after losing that there now, but that's okay, it won't take a second. The appearance of part 5, which is the split, I think I'll chance selecting the split here, and I'll go at high gloss green maybe. Don't know if I need to drag that out there. I shouldn't have to. That didn't do it now. So the appearance of that face maybe high gloss green. And I also want to do that face as well, and the appearance of that body I want to be red. Now I'm going to hide the sketch, which is sketch 4, and finally there then I'm going to render that. So again, if render tools is turned off up here, I'll turn it off there. So you might need to go to SolidWorks add-ins, Photo 360, and that should turn on render tools, and you want to do a final render on that. So it takes a minute there now, just give it a chance, because rendering uses the computer processing power. It really tests it out there. It's one of the most difficult things for the computer to do. So I just maximize that. Okay, so that's a nice little exercise there that is using split and appearances and split, knit surface and thicken surface. They're all really useful commands to know and be able to use. So yeah, best of luck.